Good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Shaw, Leclerc and Valtteri Bottas. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to...
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Looks like you had a great qualifying session. It must be a relief being that far up the grid. Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today? Appreciate your time.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
We're in Belgium once again for today's round of the Formula One World Championship. It's a race the great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019, Charles Leclerc became the first driver to take their maiden win here since Michael Schumacher in 1992. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 meters of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant. And tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Shaw lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, and Verstappen, Kvyat, Gasly, Ricciardo, and Carlos Sainz.
Let's see if we can keep the momentum up. Let's get another podium. That's a decent start. Good job. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Exit now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Nick is coming in for his stop. Green flag. Great job, you've done everything we wanted today.
A difficult race then on one of the all-time classic circuits, but they persevered to take the win here today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. Let's see what effect this result has had on the driver's standings. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
It's time to check out...
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it? You performed better than last weekend. What changed? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? Appreciate your time.
Here, we can spend any extra money that you secured on perks. Each of these perks benefit both you and your current team. They stay with you, so they'll make you a more attractive prospect in future negotiations.